Hey YouTube, welcome everybody, viewers, subscribers. I just wanted to put out another video. This is Great Game Finds with mrgamerguru13. And first, I got a lot of games here. I've been out hitting up thrift shops as often as I can. And I also met a friend of mine down at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. We met up down there, started talking a little bit, and he actually is a video game seller of video games. He's trying to start up his own store. I will let you know when that date gets closer for him opening up his online store, but I want to just let you know that I'm going to keep the prices between me and him of the games that I bought from him, but I will let you know that he has probably the best prices out of any game store I have ever been to, and is a very honest person and a very good person. So first off, let's start with those games. I'm going to keep the prices between me and him. So for these first 4 games and manuals, there's just going to be no prices on these. But let's start off. I did buy some manuals. He sells absolutely everything. He'll sell boxes. He'll sell the game, the card itself, the game with the box. He'll sell just the manuals. I mean, he has absolutely everything. So he really caters to gamers alike. And I ended up buying and purchasing some manuals. The manuals that I bought are Donkey Kong Country 1, Donkey Kong Country 2, Donkey Kong Country 3, Street Fighter 2, Resident Evil 2 for the Nintendo 64, and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. And then I bought for the Sega Saturn an import version of Biohazard, which is Resident Evil. They call it Biohazard in Japan. That's the name of it in Japan, which is really cool. I think I have a friend who's a really big Resident Evil collector. I mean, I collect a lot of Resident Evil stuff, but I think he'd be really interested in this, so I think I might pass it on as a gift. But so this was pretty cool. Also, he does deal in lots of imports. And again, I'll let you know when when his online store is getting closer to completion. And I just think it would be a wise decision to purchase through him. He has great prices, and he will beat any price out there that I can have found so far. I also purchased F-Zero for the Super Nintendo Complete. I remember this game, I played the heck out of that game as a kid. And then I just bought, I have the game in here because I had bought the game at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, but I bought the box, just the box for Illusion of Gaia. And then for the Sega Genesis, I bought Road Rash. Now I remember lots of fond memories of playing Road Rash as a kid. I never had a Sega Genesis growing up. I always had a Super Nintendo or a Nintendo 64 or something like that. But I never was into the Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Sega Saturn, that kind of stuff. But my friend had it. And every time I'd go over for a sleepover or whatever back in the day, we'd always go out and rent a video game. And it was either Primal Rage or Road Rash. So I have played a lot of Road Rash, love the game, and it's just got a lot of nostalgic value to me. Now, these next 4 games here, the first 3 of them, I bought at a little store called Gamer Time. I think that's what it's called. It's up here in Mill Creek, and they were having a half off everything in the store sale. So I did decide to spend a little bit of money there, and the first game I bought was Valkyrie Profile. Valkyrie Profile Lenneth, excuse me, for the PSP. This is the remake of Valkyrie Profile 1 for the PlayStation 1. They've added in some cutscenes and whatnot. I haven't played this yet, but I'm really excited to. It had a tag of $17.99, I think, on it, so I ended up getting it for $9 with the half-off sale. Then I found Borderlands. I've been wanting to play this. I've been wanting to play this game, but really haven't had, you know, anyone with a PS3 to play it online with. And I know the co-op right here is where it's at. But I have a few friends who actually have the game now, and am looking forward to playing this online with them. I think I'm mostly just going to play it as co-op, but I might try a little bit of single player if I can or whatnot. But this had a price tag of $34, so I ended up getting it for about $17. And then next is Fallout 3, and this was for the PS3. And then I got Fallout 3, the Game of the Year edition for the PlayStation 3. And this had a price tag of $40 on it, so I got it for 20 bucks, which is pretty much the price of the downloadable content, which comes all in the Game of the Year edition. So that was a pretty good price, I felt. I don't know if I'll ever see it for cheaper than that. You never know, but it's a pretty good game. For $20, I'll be getting a lot of value out of that. Then I ran up to a Kmart. A friend of mine, Scott, Mr. NP, you can find him on YouTube here, gave me a $10 coupon to Kmart, and I went up and I purchased Dead Space. Unfortunately, it's the Platinum Hits version, but really, I really don't mind the Platinum Hits. I kind of like the look of the Platinum Hits. It's not, you know, like PS2 Greatest Hits, the big red label or the big green label. It actually kind of works with the game. So I bought this for $10 with the $10 gift coupon, gift card, whatever it was. It was a total of $20, so I bought it for $10. And actually, I'm playing this right now, and I cannot stop playing it. In fact, after this video, I'm going to get right back into another session, hopefully a couple-hour session of that. And then I've been at lots of thrift stores. So these are all thrift store finds. There was a Value Village down in Redmond that I went to. Actually, hold on. Let me show you one game first. Again, when I was at PAX, I did get a Fallout New Vegas t-shirt, and I ended up trading that t-shirt to a friend of mine for Phantasy Star 4. And if you see, Phantasy Star 4 comes in this cardboard type box for the Genesis, which is pretty cool. I like that. I like this style box. It doesn't keep very well, but it just reminds me more of the NES and SNES boxes. I like the cardboard boxes better because if you can find them in good condition, they're much harder to find in good condition, but when you do find them in good condition, it's a great find. Then I was at, again, the Value Village down in Redmond. I found, for the Sega Genesis, Sword of Vermilion for $2.99. Forgotten Worlds for $2.99. Phantasy Star 2 for $2.99. I know if if Happy Console Gamer's watching, he might like that Phantasy Star 2. And then Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom for $2.99. All of those came complete except for Forgotten Worlds? No. Sword of Vermilion, I think, is the only one that... Nope, that came complete. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been Phantasy Star 3. Yeah, Phantasy Star 3 was the only one that did not come with the manual. Everything else had its manual and everything. And also at that same store I found 2 gems for $2.99 each. I purchased for the Sega CD Lunar the Silver Star, and it is complete with the manual, and it's got, the disc looks like it hasn't even been put into anything. It looks pristine and mint. There's no cracks on the case. It's in very good condition. I was absolutely amazed to see this game. A Working Designs title. I love Working Designs. I love their covers. I love their games. I have not played Lunar the Silver Star. I wanted to get the collection for the PS1, Lunar Silver Star Story, but it is one of those games that's kind of pricey, and if I'm going to invest in it, I'm going to sit down and play it immediately. And then I also found, sitting right next to Lunar, was, I think it's Vey. It's another Working Designs title. It came complete in the box, and it also came with a map. This is a map here as well of the world, but this is another role-playing game by Working Designs, and I think it's called Vey or Veys. I think it's Vey. And then I was today at a thrift shop, and I found 2 NES games. This one is Dragon Warrior, and it came with its cool little... I already have a boxed copy of this, but for $2.99 and the cool Nintendo case, I couldn't pass it up. Then I found Total Recall for $2.99 as well in a Nintendo plastic hardcover case. And then for the Dreamcast, Confidential Mission. Never heard of it, never played it, but I thought I'd give it a try. Then also I found Hot Shots Golf for the PlayStation 1. And that was, again, $2.99. Or, no, that was $1.99, excuse me. And then Wing Commander 3. Now this is, they call it an interactive movie, so I'm not quite sure. It's missing disc 1, but I thought I'd pick it up just because of the cool, it comes in one of the long PlayStation 1 boxes. But I need to find disc 1 for that as well. That was about $2. And then for $5 I might have overpaid, but I found Star Wars Bounty Hunter at a little thrift shop up by my house here. And that is pretty much a lot of finds for the past couple weeks. I haven't put out a great game finds with mrgamerguru13 since the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. So I've been out looking for games. I thank you guys so much for watching, and what really makes my day is just comments. If you guys want to comment on the video, I love comments. I love reading all your comments, and I read them all, and I respond to them all. And I thank you all for watching my videos, because honestly I couldn't do this without your guys' support, and I probably wouldn't be doing this, because this is more of a hobby for me. I'm doing it as a hobby. And I just want to thank everybody for watching. I promise, this weekend I'm going to try and finish that Resident Evil 5 review that I've been promising for so long now. And Mega DVD Collector, for my 100 subscriber video, I'm going to do my PlayStation 1 collection. So that'll also be coming out as soon as I hit 100 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great day. And rate my videos, comment, and if you like, subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody. This has been Mr. Gamer Guru 13 with great game finds with Mr. Gamer Guru 13. Take care.